Okay, in this class we will going to discuss the problem number 12. That is a projection of planes. The problem number 12. Okay, first we will go through the question. The question is given like this: a rectangular lamina of sides 20 mm into 30 mm rests on HP on one of its longer edges. Full stop. The lamina is tilted about the edge on which it rests till the plane surface is inclined to HP at 45 degree. Full stop. Then the edge on which it rests is inclined at 30 degree to VP. Full stop. Draw the projection of the lamina. So question is given like that. As we know, when we get the question, we need to get the data for 3 steps. So as we solving the projection of planes, we have to divide the data into 3 steps, and we will solve the step by step. Step 1, step 2 and step 3. Okay, first we will note down the shape. They give the rectangular shape. They give lamina as rectangular lamina 20 mm into 30 mm. They give 20 mm into 30 mm. This is the dimension of the rectangular lamina, and it is resting on where? The first step data we have to check where it is resting. So it is resting on HP on its longer edges. The resting condition is longer edges resting on HP. Okay, the first step is finished. And second step, we have to check the data for surface inclination. Here they give the surface inclination. That means the plane surface is inclined to HP at 45 degree. So the surface inclination. Second step, the surface inclination they given that to how much they give 45 degree to HP. Okay, 45 degree to HP. And second step data is got it. Now third step. The third step they given the edge on which it is resting. That means resting edge is inclined to VP at 30 degree. Okay, now we got all the data. So after getting data, as usual, this is we are doing in a first quadrant. So that's why you can write the XY here, VP and HP comes below XY line. Okay, before going to the problem, I will explain with the plane surface. I will take the plane surface. Okay, for example, you can see this is a rectangular lamina plane surface. So they given the dimensions, that is 20 mm and 30 mm. The longer shorter edge 20 and longer edge is 30. So this is resting on where? They given the longer edges is resting on HP. That means whenever they give resting condition, that should be we are maintaining on the left side. Either we can maintain any side. So to get the smooth flow, we will maintain in the left side. That means the longer edge should be keep it on the HP. This is consider my hand is horizontal plane and the this board is a vertical plane. So I need to make this rectangular lamina the longer side resting on HP. So first step is finished. When you see the top view, it is look like a rectangle only, and when we rotate the horizontal plane, so see it will get the rectangular view. The longer edge will become on the left side and 20 mm will be like this, and we will get the top view. And front view, the front view is look like a straight line. The straight line we can get the front view on the XY line itself. And second step, in the second step they given the surface inclination. So almost we have to check the surface inclination in the second step. That is inclined 45 degree to HP they given. We know that when the surface is inclined to HP, we have to show it in VP. And we'll come to the second step. Entire this lamina is inclined to HP. So we need to maintain the resting edge on HP, and we need to rise the opposite edge until this plane surface will make the 45 degree to HP. So like this we need to tilt. So entire lamina. Then what happens? This straight line here, it is look like a we will make the 45 degree inclination like this. We need to tilt this line by maintaining resting edge on the XY line, and we have to maintain 45 degree. And top view, so top view will be look like this. This the longer edge will remain same, and this 20 will reduce us because we are inclining like this. So this 20 will reduce and it will be having shorter length. And okay, second step is finished. And last step. So last step what they given, the resting edge is inclined to VP at 30 degree. So now this resting edge, see this is the resting edge, is perpendicular is now. So this edge we need to make 30 degree. So we need to draw 30 degree line, and we need to take this and we need to place it on 30 degree. So what happened overall, the angle between this edge and the vertical plane, it should be 30 degree. So when we look at here, so we need to draw 30 degree on the HP, and after finishing the second step we have to take this and we need to place it on the 30 degree, and the top view will be looks like this and front view will be looks like this. So like this we need to solve this problem. Okay, let us start with the first step. So as we discussed, the longer edge is resting. The longer edge we have to maintain on the left side. We need to, while drawing this line, it should be perpendicular to XY line. And this is a 20 and 30 again. So we need to show the dimensions. So as we know, we have to draw the extension lines first and the dimension line and the arrow heads. The arrow head should be filled, and at the center the dimensions you can write this is 30. In the same way, and the bottom, this one is 20. I'll coming to the naming, so we can give any namings. I will start with the A, B, C and D. Okay. At the front view, we know that front views look like a straight line. From all these corners we have to draw the projection lines to XY, and here from this point to this point we have to draw with the visible line. Okay. And while writing only the frame profile, the profile should be visible and remaining all the line should be normal line. That you can say the construction line. That means the line should be lower width and the profile should be in the width should be little bigger. We have to write it. And while coming to the naming, see the B is seen. So if you see here, if we give the namings, for example here I have given the name A, and this is B, and this is C, and this is D, like this. The front view A, B, C, D we got it. Sorry, top view A, B, C, D we got it. And while seeing the front view, see the B can be seen, A is hidden. When you are seeing only B, the corner B is seen, A is coming behind of that. So that's why whatever the coming inside, behind or hidden should be written in bracket, and which one is coming first, that should be written outside. And while naming in the front view, we have to use the dash. So here B is first, so that's why this edge we can give it as P dash of A dash, because A is hidden. And same way here C is seen and D is coming behind of this, the hidden. So that's why while naming here C dash of D dash, like this the naming should be done. And next, the surface inclination they given. So this surface we have to make it here 45 degree by keeping the resting edge. Here resting edge is AB, so AB should be on the XY line, and this CD we have to tilt such that the surface will make 45 degree. So before that, first we need to mark the resting point. So resting edge here, first you put a dot, and this distance you can, convenient distance we can take it. Don't leave more space because we will not get the space for the last step. So that's why leave appropriate distance here, and we have to mark the first resting edge, that is B dash of A dash. After that, keep the protractor and measure 45 degree and get the 45 degree angle point. After the getting angle point from the B dash of A dash through this 45 degree point, we need to draw a normal line and show the angle 45 degree. So next, after that we need to measure the distance here. So what is the length of this? We have to measure with the, you can use the compass here, measure this and take B dash A dash center and draw the arc. Where it will intersect, that will be our C dash of D dash. After that you can erase this, it is not needed. So C dash of D dash we got it, and we made surface is inclined. And then after finishing that, you can make this line visible. So make it visible line. Okay, now second step, the surface inclination is finished, and by using these coordination, that is points, and we will get the top view by coinciding the points. So here B and A dash is, B dash A dash is coming, and here A and B is coming. So we will join it. A, you can draw the horizontal projection from the top view, and from here front view draw vertical projection. The meeting point we are getting the A, because A dash and A. And same way B is coming on this line. So here B dash is coming. You can draw the perpendicular line. The meeting point you will get the B. And same way C is also coming in the same line. You can just extend this line, and then C dash is here. You can draw the vertical line from here and where it will intersect. So that one you can make it as C. And same way D. So D and D dash is here. You can join it. You will get D. So now we got the second step, top view, and after getting all this, you can make these lines a visible line. You can darken it. So as I am repeating again, only the profile should be visible line, that is A, B, C, D, and here front view and top view. All remaining, all these lines should be normal lines, that is very thin lines. Okay, second step is finished. And third step data we got it. Resting edge is inclined to VP at 30 degrees. So resting edge, here resting edge is AB is resting, so that is inclined to VP at 30 degrees. So inclined to VP angle should be shown in HP. So that's why from somewhere you can draw the keep the center, and from here you measure 30 degree angle point, and passing through the center point, to that you can get the 30 degree line. Get the 30 degree line. On this 30 degree line, this AB, this entire, this one, the lamina should be replace it by maintaining AB on that 30 degree line. Like this we have to take it, and we have to place it over here on the AB. While placing, leave some space, because the D should not cross the XY line. So that's why leave some space, and first mark the point A. First mark the point A, then A to B we measure it and draw the arc. We will get the B. So A to B you measure it and draw the arc. You will get AB. You make it this line visible. After that we know that this angle is 90 degree here also. So that's why from the A we will draw the perpendicular line, and from the B also draw the perpendicular. This angle should be 90 degree. Draw the perpendicular lines and measure A to D and draw the arc. Measure A to D, draw the arc, taking A as a center, and same B to C, same distance it will come. So if you measure same, you can draw the two arc from B. So then this point will be C and this one will be D, and then you make it, join all these corners with the visible line. Okay, now we made it these angles. The edge is inclined here, ABC. We finished, and 30 degree the resting edge is satisfied. And last, to get the final front view, from all these corners we will draw the vertical projections, and from the front view we will draw horizontal projections and get all the four corners, and we will join. So A is here. Where is A dash? A dash is coming along the XY line because it is resting. So from A to the A dash we need to draw vertical projection, and this meeting point you will get A dash. And same way B dash is also coming along the XY line. So from the B you draw vertical line up to the XY line, you will get the B dash. Then C dash is here, so that's why you draw the one horizontal projection from here, and then from the C vertical projection where it will meet, that point will be C dash. And same way D and D dash is also on the top line here, so join up to here, you will get the D dash. So like this we got all the four corners, A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash, and now you join it, A dash to B dash, and then B dash to C dash, and C dash to D dash, and then D dash to A dash. So this is a final view. So all the steps are finished. For understanding, to avoid the confusions, you can give the naming, sequence naming. The first step we started from the resting point, and then we got the front view of that. And then third step, third sequence we taken surface inclination. After that, the fourth sequence we got the top view of that. And in fifth sequence we made it the VP inclination, that is a resting edge is inclined. And by using that fifth and third, we got the final sixth, the final front view. So like this, the problem can be solved.